It's Halloween, and Order of Magnitude Halloween special was something maybe on the cards. Just reading some stuff from the internet someone suggested to me. Very good fan. Fan's not the right word. You know what I mean? Very supportive. It's been there a long time. Anyway, I ain't got no Halloween special, but I am dressed in that attire. I just dropped my daughter off to do her own trick or treat, and hope you stay safe and whatnot. I'll pick her up at that 8 o'clock, that kind of thing. But yeah, where this channel sits at the moment, it's been a little while now, hasn't it? Let's be honest. It's literally, the uploads are just spurious family stuff, usually cute fluffy doggo, or all fluff, sort of fluff content. Hey, hello. Hey, Claire. Anyway, sorry, my mechanic. I think I've already done a video like this, not so long ago. Obviously, giving praise and thanks to everybody that has invested in us and whatnot. And when I say that, it's not some crazy scheme or anything. It's not. But those people will be, what's the word? Paid back and awarded thanks. When the time comes, nothing silly or anything, but that's enough info on that front. But as far as where the channel sits, I wouldn't. You can unsubscribe if you want, because there isn't much more I can do. I've run out of inspiration, ideas, motivation, burnout, you could call it. I've done all sorts, and and at the moment, I guess the flavour was looking at High Street Paranormal or someone, But that's pretty much covered and done. We all know what's what. I ain't going nowhere. And Krusty, Random News, and everyone else does a much better job of it than me anyway, So, plus he makes me feel a bit ill, really, and I think even my own viewers. And that's the problem as well. We've got conflating viewers. People who watch this channel, are you watching it for the paranormal? Are you watching it for the... that has been a long thing for a long time, the paranormal, let's be honest. But, the dog, other stuff, crossbow, go to my playlist section, just all sorts of different content. It's like throwing every shit at the wall and see what would stick, except for I never did it to see what would stick. I just did it because I wanted to do it. Didn't really care about if it got anywhere, really. Yeah, I put a thumbnail in and, blessed all the things, but I didn't go into market research whether the video will go well or not. I don't care. You know what I'm trying to say? But along the way, we made some fantastic friends and supporters, and that can never be replaced in terms of thank you and giving that back. Only what I'm doing, but it's coming. That's what I can say. Life's going to change soon, but I've got a lot of challenges, and I will obviously be holding back a lot more on the open life thing. Like my channel, I used to literally give you about 70% of what I do in my life, walking around and give you what I'm doing, what I'm saying. That's going to obviously have to be curtailed back for security, big time, especially in the light of whatever else, just the climate we're in, we'll just say, just call it that, the climate we're in. It's scary times, it's proper scary times, not just in my country, in all sorts of people's country. So, so there ain't going to be so many, open book. So, and that was kind of my thing, really, just be an open book and just, hey, look, regular guy who had a paranormal experience. No, not experience is, for a long period of time, and that was that. Here's what I captured, that picture and other stuff, and a lot of things were thrown away because at the time I didn't feel like it should be broadcasted and noted what I'd captured and the evidence and whatnot. And then I had a change of heart many years later. Could have, I don't know, ethics, funny thing. But right now, paranormal ain't been a thing for a long time, and I haven't really experienced much since, really, which is more proof that the paranormal isn't a thing that happens on the regular. It's rare. That's why it's called the paranormal. So, as you've heard me say a million times, all those channels that upload daily paranormal evidence, or weekly or whatever, on a stringent fucking time basis and schedule, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Unless you're going for it, there might be your case where someone's, has a haunted house. I had it, but it wasn't on command, on cue, literally all the time. It was just a lot more likely, and shit did happen. But again, unless you have the camera on 24/7, which I didn't have the ability to do that at the time, and going through that 24-hour footage in every room, wherever all those cameras are, would you can possibly capture and document absolutely everything. One of my captures that got me, I know it's a bit of a tangent, I'm rambling as per, is that one where I didn't even realise I caught something, where, you know, I use it on my montage where I walk out the room and the door fucking shuts on me. You know, with the typical M sound from a stupid dinosaur, which is, you know, a lot of people weren't sure if it was just a broken toy or not. You know, several times on command, but it's also a pain in the ass. I call that something you would add. I wouldn't put it as prize-giving evidence of paranormal, but you could add it on top with other. But the way that door shut, you know, shit like that happen all the time in that house. I say all the time, but you know what I'm trying to say. More than just fucking once a month or something stupid. Cross the road, come on. On a weekly basis, you could say. Twice a week. I don't know. No, not. Yeah. One of those things, isn't it? It's like a bit of a weirdo following me. I'm just being paranoid. Yeah. Always stay safe. He just suddenly started putting down the speed up procedure. Just swipe my phone or something weird, you know. Anyway, so what was this video about again? Yeah, just an aimless ramble and talk, just to keep in contact, if I'm really honest with you, and show you my threads that may give you some nostalgia if you were originally a fan of this channel. Fan, I don't like that word, but you know, as someone who watched this channel in the early days, and with so much hope and promise and an idea of having just real paranormal people with real evidence, trusted, credible people in some sort of one group or place. Goes like a Terminator. I'm grabbing one filming. Yeah. March like the T1000. Right, I must pick up the pace myself. I'm sure it's nothing. Oh, even Winston's looking back. Interesting. Oh, no, he's pulling me. Fucking hell. Alright, mate. Yeah, Winston's pulling me to go quicker. What's fucking hell, he's pulling me. That's interesting. The dog is freaking out and he's pulling me to run faster. There's your Halloween scare. Looks like I did do a Halloween episode. We're nearly home now anyway. Where's he at? Okay, yeah, I'll go so you can see. Good one, Winston. And that went mad though. Sounds trouble. He literally stopped. I don't know if I got it on video or not, but I turned the camera. He stopped, looked back, then decided to pull. Like, come on, let's go. Good doggy. We so need a Second Amendment in this country. That's one thing I will say. We really are not allowed to defend ourselves. If anything happens, oh, it's ridiculous. We are toddlers who might hurt ourselves and ouchie things. And the thing that people don't understand is banning something doesn't cure it, because criminals don't care about the law anyway. If you ban something, no matter how silly it is, all that is going to happen is people use it illegally. They won't care. But the people who do follow the law won't have that advantage and have that equipment, because they will follow it and they'll go, well, if I'm not allowed it, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to have it. Fine. Now, you know, all you're doing is punishing those who originally, you know, stayed within the law, owned their deemed lethal object or whatever, Sharpie ouchie ouch thing, and we're responsible with it. It is crazy, it's stabbings that happen in this country, much like gun crime in America. We're going to end soon, don't worry, I'm just on the last thinking out aloud thing, you know. Yeah, banning things doesn't work, because the criminals are never going to listen in the first place. Just punishing your own people doing that, but I don't think that's the point of it all anyway. Anyway, after that weird ramble, I'm home now. I got to pick up my daughter at 8. Much love, and thank you very much to all my genuine supporters. You'll be compensated. Much love.